Good evening. I want to tell you a little bit about what inspires me and what empowers me about other women. And, there is one specific woman that comes to mind that will always and forever stand out in my world, and that's my grandmother. She raised me, she gave me life lessons that still apply today. She gave me these life lessons early, in my adolescence. She taught me everything from how to raise my family, how to be a good mother, how to be a good caretaker. And most of all, she instilled in me the confidence that I know that I could get it done. And she stressed education, she stressed character, she stressed your appearance and perception to people and why it was all important. She stressed forgiveness. She was one of the most forgiving women I could ever know. And what that has done for me is it has allowed me to build relationships with other women. It's allowed me to be the best mother that I could possibly be, to empower my daughter. It has also, the lessons that she's given me, they've also helped me when it comes to helping others, because I realized that so many people did not have the privilege that I had of being raised by her and having these life lessons. And I believe that it's important that I pass what I know to be true and what's fulfilling to me on to others. So I make sure that most of my voluntary efforts are for empowering and inspiring other women, whether it's through shelters, through education, through simply being a good friend, to offering a smile or good advice. Even in the grocery store, I come across so many people, and when you look people in the eye and you can tell that there's something going on, um, it it motivates me. I have this ability, to read people, and I'm very astute when it comes to emotions. And so I use that gift to touch others. And what happens is I get so much in return from people that I may or may not know, because I listen and I pay attention, and my blessings come from people that, I least expect a lot of the times, will help me. I've had a woman in particular that I never met before, and by simply being honest and transparent, and I was able to offer my children a safe place to live, able to, manage my resources during some very, very dark days in my life. And I was able to get through that from another woman. And that's something that I'll never forget. That's something that I'll always be forever in her debt for, because she handled my situation and me with dignity and respect. And I believe that I can pass that along to other people. And the way I do that is by living my life a certain way and by leading by example and knowing how to talk to people, knowing how to interact with people. Um, it all comes into play when I'm dealing with other women. Sisterhood is important. Um, I am a member of a few organizations where they're completely based on sisterhood. And it's important to me because it allows me to meet other women and it allows me to learn new things, but it also allows me to offer and extend what I know to people. And what's most important to me right now are our girls. Our girls really need us. And sometimes when you think about what's happening with some of our girls and you're wondering, what's going on with them at home. And even when I volunteer at the schools, I realized that sometimes they're not being fed because their mothers weren't fed, or whoever is, around them weren't fed. So what I tend to do is I try to get to the root as much as I can, and as much as people will allow me to get in. And that in itself is fulfilling. And I'm able to, make some amazing things happen. Um, right now, I just, there's so many women, going through my head that have inspired me that um, I almost hate to, speak about one or two in particular. Um, but the love that we share and the bond that we share with, a few of the women in my life. I have two best friends that I've been friends with for over 30 years. And that is an example to my daughter and to other women when I talk about it, and when we, show how much we love each other and how much we support each other and how reverently we speak about each other. I know that that inspires other people. So, bonding and sisterhood is always important. Um, so it empowers me to offer my daughter something that, perhaps my mother may not have had growing up. And, thankfully, my grandmother was able to instill confidence and education and just being a good caretaker and grooming and anything that you could think of that a woman might need, to be fulfilled. That's where I got it from. And so I just wanted to share that with you. And I hope you've enjoyed this blog. Thank you.